Where you are, have a very good night.
Good evening and welcome to Look North. Our top story tonight. Nurses and ambulance workers across Yorkshire have been on strike today. It's the first time nurses who work in areas including intensive care, chemotherapy and dialysis have walked out. The government says the strikes are incredibly disruptive for patients. The walkout lasts until midnight tonight. Carla Fowler reports.
It's the biggest nursing strike ever, according to the Royal College of Nursing. At 8 o'clock yesterday evening, members withdrew their labour and took to the picket line. Here at Leeds General Infirmary, nurses across departments have joined the fight for a better pay deal.
We've been subject to real terms pay cuts and patients are suffering. We're out here shouting for our patients to improve the NHS, to make things better and make things how they were. You know, we should be a first in the World Health Service. We're a first-class health service, and we can't provide the care that we need to provide, and enough is enough.
The striking nurses include, for the first time, those working in critical and emergency care. Meanwhile, members of the Unite Union are also striking at Yorkshire Ambulance Service. Ambulance stations across the region taking up to 12 hours of strike action. In Rotherham, workers picketed outside the Integrated Urgent Care Centre. The government has called today's industrial action hugely disappointing, saying it will put more pressure on the NHS and be incredibly disruptive.
I've worked for service for 29 years. I am band 3, but my pay rise has been £4 in 29 years.
We just need the people to come because it's getting worse over time. I don't think I've worked a fully staffed shift in memory, really, since being a student.
It's a very hard and difficult decision, but ultimately we're doing this for the future of the profession and the future of the NHS.
Patients are being warned to expect some disruption and delays to services. Carla Fowler, BBC Look North, Leeds.
Now, police are asking the public to help them find a missing 17-year-old girl from Bradford. Sky Bond was last seen in the Undercliff area 8 days ago. She's described as a mixed-race black Indian female of medium build and about 5 feet tall. She was last seen wearing a light blue puffer jacket, green trousers and brown suede boots. Sky also has connections to Leeds and Birmingham.
We're concerned due to Sky's age. She's 17, so she is a child. We have no known sightings of her for the last 7 days. So if Sky is seeing and hearing this, please get in touch. Let us know that you're okay. All we want to do is to make sure you are safe and get you back to your family.
Now, celebrations have been taking place on the 50th anniversary of the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. Over the years, it's brought millions of visitors to North Yorkshire and is now the most popular heritage line in the UK. The first ever service was recreated earlier using the same 2 locomotives and even some of the volunteers from 1973. Football now, and Rotherham United have secured championship safety with a game to spare. Hakeem Odafin's strike was enough to beat playoff-bound Middlesbrough, who went down to 10 men at the New York Stadium. Today's win means they'll spend consecutive seasons in the same division for the first time since 2017. Now, there's been late-night drama at the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield tonight in the final of the World Snooker Championship. The Belgian Luca Bressel has beaten 4-time champion Mark Selby by 18 frames to 15 in a nail-biter in the Steel City. Now, around 1,000 children and organisations have taken to the streets in royal regalia for this year's Ilkley Carnival. They've been working on their costumes since Christmas, and their theme, the King's coronation, of course. Our reporter Michelle Lyons has joined in on their celebrations.
Excited here today? Yeah. Yes, we're so excited. We have been working super hard for the last, 3-4 months to make sure that Ashlands is able to come out here today and celebrate with Ilkley and to celebrate the coronation of the King.
It's my first day walking down and I'm really excited.
over 1,000 children in the parade, and there was everything from Windsor Castle to Spitfires, the Red Arrows, the Crown Jewels, umpteen kings and queens. I mean, it's always a spectacular, colourful event, but many people have said to me already today, it's the best parade ever. It was absolutely exceptional.
It was really good.
It's a fantastic place to be for the community. It's absolutely fabulous. It's brilliant.
Everyone's pulled out all the stops. We've got good weather, so no one's costumes were spoilt.
A great celebration ahead of the King's coronation, and of course they get to do it all again next week. Michelle Lyons, BBC Look North, Ilkley.
Great stuff. And if you've got plans for the coronation and are up for inviting our cameras in, then do get in touch. The best way is by emailing look.north@bbc.co.uk. Now let's get the weather with Paul.
Hello again, good evening. Well, it looks as though tomorrow should be dry. There will, though, be a lot of cloud around at times. Now, those isolated sharp showers that we've had through this evening have largely died away now. It looks like it's going to be dry overnight. A lot of cloud at times, and we'll see lowest temperatures down to 5 or 6 degrees. So a lot of cloud on Tuesday. It will be dry. I think the best chance of some sunshine perhaps along the coast, in coastal areas, blue sky to come here. And I think later on in the day, certainly late afternoon, we'll see some breaks developing inland with some sunshine. Top temperatures a little bit cooler at 14 degrees Celsius. Mostly fine Wednesday into Thursday. Still a lot of cloud. It turns much more unsettled by the end of the week. That's the forecast.
Now we're back tomorrow morning from 6 in our bulletins in the BBC Breakfast programme. From all of the Sunday Late team, have a very good night. Bye-bye.